Cap.
When he came out with Deuces.
Is it Cap?
Cap.
Crazy, right? I remember hearing August Alsina, who's probably very heavily influenced by Chris Brown. You can come over here late at night. We gon' on the floor, and then you gonna have to leave. I really think it was like the new R&B and the new rappers who were like crossing the line of R&B and rap, like an R&B delivery with like hip hop content. Yeah, R&B is, I don't know, man, it's different now. But everyone misses it.
I don't think so. I don't think Chris Brown killed R&B. I don't think anybody killed R&B. I think that shit is still alive till this day.
R&B is definitely different now.
It's definitely different, but
R&B,
everything
the
changes,
mainstream
bro.
line of it, yes, but you still got a lot of real in love R&B.
That's a fact.
Everything
You know what I'm saying?
evolves at the end of the day.
And the
Nothing's
thing
gonna
is-
stay the same.
The thing is,
But
that
is it evolving or is it like
devolving.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just. I mean, it's
At the end of the
circle,
day,
'cause
bro,
you had
everything's
back then
recycled.
Songs about, some men made songs about being hurt, lied to. Women did as well. It maybe sounded a little less, as vulgar now.
Right.
But it was still, there was still betrayal and cheating in their songs and fuck you, bitch, and all this shit. You
Right,
know
but
what I'm saying?
that's
don't forget,
difference
E-Man,
is-
fuck you, you bitch. I don't want you back. You remember that song?
What was it?
Remember that song? I don't want you back. Like, I'm not gonna sing this shit. But
Right,
it's
right.
like,
You
you
about
know
to
what I'm
get
saying? It was like a popular song.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know
But
what I'm
like
saying?
one song like that versus all the songs being like that, like not all, but like a majority of the songs.
And you know what's crazy? Kevin McCall wrote all those songs. Nobody
Chris
even
Brown
knows who
writes?
Kevin McCall is.
Oh,
From
I
that
know who
album.
Kevin McCall
Okay,
is.
so yeah, you maybe, but
Because
not
he
too many
was on
people.
Deuces. I feel like he was on Strip.
He was
I'm
on
gonna
a
be
whole
honest, bro.
mixtape with Chris Brown and then
Okay.
disappeared. Kevin McCall wrote at that point a lot of music with Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown really don't be writing this shit.
Yeah. So what was you?
Nah, I
gonna
was
say?
gonna just say like that. For somebody to even say Chris Brown killed R&B is the most disrespectful. Like,
I don't.
I
Even,
think they got a mini point because
bro,
niggas.
we're talking
niggas
about the same guy that came out and dressed up like Michael Jackson to give people that never seen Michael Jackson that feel of what Michael Jackson really felt like, bro.
nobody could ever. No, but
I'm just trying to-
could
like
ever
I said-
recreate that feeling.
Like I said, tried. I didn't
Right.
say they created that.
Right, that's
that,
a fact.
that
Yeah, nah,
100%.
I got you.
You know what I'm trying
you
to
worded
say?
it right.
Like,
You worded it right.
I'm saying like that they tried to create that feeling. Nobody's really came to as close as Chris Brown did to even create that vibe for somebody, bro. Like
Usher
Usher,
Raymond.
yeah, yes, Usher.
Usher
But at the end of the day, it wasn't at the BET Awards with, you feel me, the amount of people. I mean that Chris Brown had in front of him. I'd say like he
All right,
was
so
able
let's-
to.
so
He
let's-
dressed
let's-
up
let's
literally
reword it.
exactly the same way he did in Smooth
Let's
Criminal,
reword
bro.
it because I think we
Switch
can all
the
agree.
fits,
We can all
dress
agree that
thriller.
R&B is still alive and well. But can we? Is it possible that Chris Brown damaged R&B?
No, I think he shifted R&B. I wouldn't say damage, shifted.
But that's are you just changing the terminology of it because did he shift it
Shifted,
shift it
I feel like
positively?
shifted in a,
Because we're part of the generation where we grew up under Chris Brown and whatnot. But but while we were kids, there was My Boo's and like Romance and Jodeci's and Boys to
but
Men.
he didn't have
all
that
those
too.
different
He
joints.
did both.
Huh?
He did both.
We can't forget. Excuse me, miss.
For real.
We can't forget Bed.
Climax.
Can't forget Take You Down.
I mean, not Climax. This is with Usher.
It's not
Poppin'.
not,
Oh, okay,
not,
not-
not you thinking of
J Holiday.
yeah, not but he
Excuse
had
me,
another
miss.
song
Ain't
called
no
Bed.
way.
Right, but his whole music, his catalog shifted too. Like he did start off like making R&B like how it was known to be made.
He had-
But now he really
definitely
doesn't even
he
do that.
definitely
He
got
had
raunchy.
status.
He definitely
Look,
He got
He
raunchy.
started
He had-
gang banging.
He had no choice.
He started beefing with Soulja Boy.
He
You
had
know
no
what I'm saying?
choice. Look who he had.
He had no choice.
Who did he
He
have?
had one of the baddest bitches in the game. What else you gonna talk about when you got the baddest bitch in the game and you don't know what she's doing?
So you can't talk about love with
You
the
can
baddest
talk
bitch
about
in the
love,
game?
but you also gonna talk about heartbreak, especially if she's trying to bash you.
It's not the heartbreak that's
But
fucking
that
it
wasn't
up.
even at that time.
I feel like nowadays Chris Brown is trying to chase the young niggas and what is popping for young niggas. Chris Brown, if you follow Chris Brown on Instagram, he be tight about his album sales. Cause this shit's really he was just saying that niggas support him, love him while he's here type shit. And like if it's not that type of time, he's like niggas only pay attention to me when it's negative or whatever. And it's just like that's a cry for help.
But look how, I mean, I look at it like this, bro.
Even
Nobody really
the joints,
knows.
bro, even the joints you just named, none of them was the last 5 years.
Everything that happens before it happens, I look at it like this, bro. Like,
but I got a bag we can go into. You know what I'm
Look.
saying? You remember when he was making them They were like super hyper dance club
Pop?
joints. Yeah.
I just said his pop
Them
joints.
shits was
He don't even make those no
crazy,
more,
bro. What was the name of that mixtape where he had mad colors behind him?
I think something of Fame. Fame. I think it
Yeah,
was just
Fame. It was definitely Fame. That and then the album after that, he got into that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he has classics.
What the fuck was Everywhere, Everywhere,
That was the one.
Everywhere?
It's like he's in
I
space and
go.
shit.
That Beautiful People. That shit.
No, he's got hits, but he felt he shifted away from that.
But that's after. No, that dropped after he went and did Deuces. He came back with that. He loved
Any
type
beat
sound.
that came out at that time frame when Chris Brown was out, you feel me, and another artist would come out with some fire beat, he was remixing it. Rap. You know what I mean? Because it's like he
I feel
wanted
like you think
to.
about Lil Wayne, nigga.
What do you say?
I feel like you think about Lil Wayne. What songs is Chris Brown remixing?
A
He
lot.
had a couple. I don't know if it was a lot, but he had a couple. He had some
like
shits.
2 or 3, man.
He had some shit with Trey Songz. Him and Trey Songz did like a joint, like a mixtape of their like going on other people's beats or whatever. So there's that.
Oh, I remember that. That shit was it was alright.
I fucked with that.
It was alright.
It was killing that shit
It was
vocally.
alright.
They had that. They had that bag.
I ain't go front.
But like that's another because they was all doing that like nitty gritty R&B, and that's not normally how R&B moves.
Trey Songz killed R&B, nigga.
That's fair.
Trey Songz killed it. The nigga stopped recording, started.
Neptune's not fucking with it. Neptune said niggas is not talking about Chris Brown like this.
Yeah, I mean,
He's not having it.
listen, Breezy, that nigga, don't get it twisted. I don't feel like he killed it.
Do you feel like his career right now is the same as it was?
I mean, it couldn't have been once that whole Rihanna in the car situation happened. It was never. But if that never happened,
I
Chris
feel like
Brown
for
is
years
up there,
after that, he
bro.
was successful.
he was, but not to the. He was still being successful, even with everybody trying to blackball him because
Unless
of
I
that.
see it, unless I'm
So
there,
that's why I feel like
unless I'm there and I see a situation, I'm never gonna judge it.
Even after you see the mugshot, or not even the mugshot, the After Effect shot.
I'm never gonna judge
That
it.
lip
You
was
never know what
crazy,
happened.
bro.
It's free
That
Tory.
nigga, the
It's- Hold on,
welts?
hold on, hold on.
That-
It's,
The eggs.
listen,
was
listen.
crazy.
The black. I think she got a
It's-
black eye. That shit. That
it's
shit
free
bad. We're not
Tory,
even gonna put
right?
it. We're not
It's
even
still
gonna put it
free Tory,
edited
right?
to put it on the screen.
It's
but
still free Tory, right? I wasn't
That's
there.
not the
the
same.
same,
I wasn't
bro.
there. I
Like
wasn't
that.
there.
That's
I wasn't
terrible.
there. I
That's
wasn't there. I
terrible.
wasn't there.
Bro.
Listen, I wasn't there
Don't
for
do that.
either. I wasn't there
Free
for
Tory
either.
for real.
Look, I wasn't there for either one of the situations. But I'll tell you like this: like at the end of the day, nigga, like you never know what anybody's going through or what she triggered that man or what
Right.
happened in that room when the door was closed. You don't know. So it's like, who are we?
Look,
Who
I
are
feel
They was
like,
in a
Who
car.
are we to in the car? Who are we to judge? Like who are
honestly,
we?
I feel like that shit was a setback, but the nigga
I've
got
been
back
through
on
some shit in
top
my life,
after
nigga.
that.
Niggas
Yeah,
go
but
through
imagine
shit,
if
right?
that never happened.
We're all
Oh yeah,
human.
it'll be a different game. Who knows what the nigga would be? Honestly,
And they would have did some other shit to try to make him look crazy.
well, nigga, I feel like as you gotta know, as black men, you gotta hold yourself to a higher standard, or else they're going to blackball you
Now
regardless.
niggas know.
That's why LeBron James, that nigga got a clean slate.
10 Lines podcast, over 15 episodes talking about different things, music related, dating related. We play mad games, mad jokes, different fights, arguments, debates, and whatnot. So the channel is just going to continue to grow. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out the rest of the channel, and I'll see you next time.